Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to create some high resolution images from models you've created. I'm going to use some text here today, and this is what it could look like. So the first thing you want to do is create some text, which I've already done, and to get a nice high resolution you want to turn up the default resolution to 50 about. I like to put it there. And then you can just extrude it here as much as you want to get that little effect. And then I just centered it here. So the next thing you want to do is select your text and press Alt-C, which will convert it to mesh if you select mesh. And then the next thing you want to do is position your camera where you want, which I've already done that. After that, to get your, if you want to use this image as your wallpaper for your desktop, like I've done here, you're going to want to go to Apple System Preferences, Display, and then the one that's selected will be the resolution of the image. So we're going to go to this little scene button here, and size X will be the first number. Okay, and then the next number will be size Y. Okay, now that it's set up for your background, if you want to use it as a background, you don't have to. I like to. So next thing you want to do is make sure that's on JPEG, which it usually is. And then if we render this out right now, of course it's going to take a while, and it's going to look really bad because we haven't changed any lighting or anything. So what we're going to want to do is Shift-C to make sure that your little cursor is in the center. Then I'm going to go Add Mesh and Plane and scale this up in about 20 or so. And then View Camera and make sure the plane is inside the boxes. For me, it's going to have to stretch it out a little bit. Make sure it's all the way in. Just render this really quick. See, it's not. What you could do there is just make your material the same color as your background, or vice versa. Now, one thing to make your rendering speed up a little bit when you're just viewing it is to set it to 25 or 50, and it'll just create a lot smaller image. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to actually just take my camera and move it up a little bit and rotate it down. Okay, so we're going to select our ground and add a new material and make it so that there's no specularity, so it's not like all shiny and stuff. Kind of looks weird. And then we're gonna colorize it and just make it whatever color you want. I'm gonna make it kind of a dark gray, and I'm gonna do the same thing to our text. Add new shaders, turn the spec down, and then change the color to like a dark kind of red. And then we're going to mess with our lighting, because right now if we go render current frame, you can't really see the text and it just kind of looks not very good. Okay, so we're going to select our light and we are going to position it where we want. Okay, and then if you select sun and rotate it so that it's kind of facing the text. If you select sun and render it out, you can see that there's kind of like a shadow here. But if you select helium and do that same thing, there's not as much shadow. I like to do helium or Hemi. Hemi. So what we're gonna do here is go to the top, move it over so that it's kind of just casting some light on our text. And then we're gonna go over to this world here and go to ambient occlusion, and we render this out, it's gonna look just a lot better quality. And you can kind of see there's some shadows down here now. Now the samples is kind of what determines how much like fuzz there is, or noise, I guess you could say. I like to put it at about 7. If you see here, if we put it at 1 and render this out, it's gonna have a lot of noise and stuff, and it's just kind of look like it's in the dark, kind of like when you are shooting a camera and it's kind of grainy. So I'm gonna put this at 7 and just leave it there. So now basically, that's about it. You're gonna want to go back to your scene setting and make sure it's on 100, and click render a current frame. Now this may take a while depending on how fast your computer is. Yeah, it just depends. And after that's rendered out, oops, you can put it as your desktop background or whatever. So that's how you do it, guys. Hope this was helpful, and I'll see you in my next video. Also, if you want to see more tutorials or kind of VFX videos, you can go to my other channel, which is Dwarf Men Productions. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.